varsity soccer team. We are very proud of the talent, skill, dedication, hard work, accomplishments, and character each of these fine young men exhibit both on and off the soccer field. But first, we'd like to take a moment to thank and welcome the following high school administrators and athletic department personnel who are in attendance this evening for their continual support of the boys soccer program. Associate Principal, Mr. Lou Angelo. Upper St. Clair Athletic Director, Mr. Matt Mellinger. Assistant Athletic Director, Mr. Matt Martacci. Our head trainer, Mr. Joe Graceffo. And Upper St. Clair Assistant Trainer, Mr. John Sears. Before we introduce the Upper St. Clair seniors, we would like to acknowledge the Trinity High School seniors who will be our competition here this evening, and John Widows. Will everyone please give a round of applause to our seniors from Trinity High School. And now let's meet the senior members of the 2010 Upper St. Clair boys soccer team. Our first senior this evening is number 9, Jimmy Belak. Jimmy is the top scoring forward and captain of the 2010 Panthers and is the son of Jeff and Kelly Belak. Jimmy is a 4-year varsity member of the soccer team and was elected to the All Section 5 team during his sophomore and junior seasons and the 2009 All WPIAL team as a junior. In addition to the high school team, Jimmy Belak played and was a team captain in Cup Soccer for 2008 and 2010 State Cup champion Beadling Soccer Club. In addition to soccer, Jimmy's school activities include Future Business Leaders of America, where he placed first in a recent competition, and he has achieved the high honor roll. His personal interests include golf, and he enjoys hanging out with his friends. Jimmy's game-winning goal against Fox Chapel in the 2009 WPIAL playoffs ranks as one of his greatest athletic thrills. Jimmy's future plans include attending college and to continue to play soccer at the collegiate level. Congratulations, Jimmy Belak. Our next senior to be recognized is number 11, midfielder and team captain Garrett Genter, son of Jeff and Debbie Genter. Garrett is a 2-year high school varsity letter winner. Garrett was a member of the Century United Under-17 team that played in the U.S. Club Regional and National Finals in 2010, and the Beadling team that won the Pennsylvania West State Cup Championship in 2009. In addition to soccer, Garrett has been nominated for Junior Class Student of the Year and is a member of the High Honor Roll. Garrett's outside interests include participating in Upper St. Clair's annual pickleball tournament, playing recreation softball, and being a recreation soccer counselor, along with hanging out with friends. Playing international soccer against Italian teams with his Beadling club is one of Garrett's greatest athletic thrills. Garrett's future plans include attending college and to become certified in elementary education. Congratulations, Garrett Genter. Our third senior this evening is number 4, Matthew Hast. Matthew plays midfielder and defender for the 2010 Panthers and is the son of Bob and Ann Hast. Matthew is a 2-year high school letter winner, and he also played in the Pennsylvania West State Cup Championship with Allegheny Force's Under-19 team in 2010 and won the Warrior Classic Championship with his Steeltown Magic team. In addition to soccer, Matthew's school activities include athletes taking action, math CalcuSolve, baseball, and he has achieved high honor roll. His personal interests include golf and roller hockey. Matthew enjoys hanging out with his friends and being a part of the family landscaping business with his brothers Michael and Mark. Winning the 2010 State Cup Championship and scoring 2 goals in the regional tournament, along with his goal against Kiski in last year's WPIAL playoff run, are his greatest athletic thrills. Matthew's future plans include attending college to become a successful surgeon or engineer and to continue to play soccer. Congratulations, Matthew Hast. Our next senior is number 1, Michael Hast. Michael plays goalkeeper for the 2010 Panthers and is the son of Bob and Ann Hast. Michael is a 2-year high school letter winner, and he also plays cup soccer for the 2010 State Cup champion Allegheny Force Soccer Club. Michael has been a member of the Steeltown Magic and Bridgeville soccer clubs. In addition to soccer, Michael's school activities include athletes taking action, baseball, and he has achieved the high honor roll. His personal interests include golf, roller hockey, hanging out with his friends, and being part of the family landscaping business with his brothers Matthew and Mark. Michael's greatest athletic thrills were playing in the 2009 State Cup Championship, where his Steeltown Magic team beat the heavily favored Century United team 4-3, playing for the 2010 State Cup champion Allegheny Force, along with last year's WPIL playoff run. Michael's future plans include attending college, where he hopes to study medicine or engineering and continue playing soccer. Congratulations, Michael Hast. Our fifth senior to be recognized is number 2, Mark Mackey. Mark plays defender for the 2010 Panthers and is the son of Tony and Charlene Mackey. Mark is a 2-year letter winner on the high school team, and he also plays cup soccer for Century United Soccer Club. Mark has also been a member of the Steeltown Magic and Strikers Soccer Club. His athletic achievements include participating in Pennsylvania West Olympic Development Program for 4 years, winning the Warrior Cup, and going 19-1-0 with Century United, including winning the Mid-Atlantic Soccer League Spring College Showcase, the Nike Challenge Cup Elite, and the Potomac Memorial Tournaments, and coming in second in the Pennsylvania West State Cup in 2010. In addition to soccer, his school activities include baseball, athletes taking action, kids helping kids, including participating in an outreach trip to Dominican Republic, Latin Club, the Ski Club, and he is a member of the National Honor Society. Mark has achieved highest honor roll. Mark's personal interests include skiing, and he enjoys hanging out with his friends. Mark's greatest athletic thrill was playing in Italy as a guest player for the Beadling Soccer Club and competing against teams from Italy and Slovenia. Mark's future plans include attending college. Congratulations, Mark Mackey. Our next senior is number 3, Robert McCurry. Rob plays forward for the 2010 Panthers and is the son of Brian and Barbara McCurry. Rob also plays cup soccer for Century United Soccer Club and was a member of the 2-time State Cup champion Beadling Soccer Club. Rob's academic and athletic achievements include being a member of the National Honor Society, achieving highest honor roll, and placing first in the Future Business Leaders of America regional competition for 3 years. Rob is a 3-year letter winner and winner in spring track and participates in numerous school clubs, including athletics, ski club, kids helping kids, and athletes taking action. Rob's outside interests include volunteering with the Appalachian Outreach Ministries, lifeguarding, serving as a soccer referee for Upper St. Clair's community soccer program, skiing, surfing, and roller hockey. Rob's greatest athletic thrill was competing as a WPIAL finalist in the track and field high jump event. Rob's future plans include attending college. Congratulations, Rob McCurry. Our next senior to be recognized is number 0, Michael Ortenzo. Michael is a goalkeeper for the 2010 Panthers and is the son of Tony and Cindy Ortenzo. Michael's academic and athletic achievements include achieving high honor roll, winning the 2010 Nike Cup with Century United, and winning the Futsal Kicks Christmas Tournament. Michael is also a member of Athletes Taking Action. Michael's outside interests include traveling, hanging out with his friends, and reading. His greatest athletic thrill was allowing no goals in the second half against Beadling in a Pennsylvania West State Cup game and playing futsal soccer. Michael's future plans include attending college, where he plans to study psychology and possibly play soccer. Congratulations, Michael Ortenzo. Our next senior to be recognized is number 22, Sean Pulaski. Sean plays outside midfielder for the 2010 Panthers and is the son of Mike and Kim Pulaski. Sean's athletic and academic accomplishments include achieving high honor roll and being team captain for his Century United soccer team. His school activities include being a member of Athletes Taking Action. Sean's outside interests include playing other intramural sports and coaching a youth roller hockey team. Sean's greatest athletic thrill was winning the state cup while playing for the Beadling Soccer Club. Sean's future plans include attending college, where he plans on majoring in engineering. Congratulations, Sean Pulaski. Our ninth senior to be recognized is number 5, Michael Schrott. Mike plays defender for the 2010 Panthers and is the son of Mark and Lisa Schrott. In addition to the high school team, Michael plays cup soccer for Steeltown Magic and Century United Soccer Clubs. Michael's academic and athletic accomplishments include being a member of the National Honor Society and achieving high honor roll. Michael's other school activities include Kids Helping Kids and Athletes Taking Action. Michael also participated in the USC Thailand Exchange Program, the Mentoring Program, and Natural Helpers. Besides cup soccer, Mike's outside interests include serving as a soccer referee for the Upper St. Clair Community Soccer Program and hanging out with friends and family. Michael considers playing for the Steeltown Magic soccer team for 5 years as his greatest athletic thrill. Michael's future plans include attending college. Congratulations, Michael Schrott. Our final senior to be recognized this evening is number 6, Jonathan Walsh. Jonathan plays forward for the 2010 Panthers and is the son of Mark and Kelly Walsh. Jonathan is a 2-year high school letter winner, and he also plays cup soccer for the Century United Soccer Club and has been a member of their Pennsylvania West Championship teams. Jonathan is also a member of the Pennsylvania West Olympic Development Program. In addition to soccer, Jonathan's school activities include the National Honor Society, and he has achieved highest honor roll. Jonathan is an Upper St. Clair Student of the Year nominee. His personal interests include skiing and golf. Jonathan's greatest athletic thrill was winning the state cup with the Century United and going to the regional tournament in North Carolina. Jonathan's future plans include attending college and majoring in engineering. Congratulations, Jonathan Walsh. The seniors, the boys varsity soccer team, and the soccer boosters wish to extend their sincere gratitude to all the soccer fans in both the school and community who have supported these young men during the many years in which they have played a sport they love. We would also like to thank all of the parents and our coaches, Mr. Uwe Schneider, Mr. Fred Schwobel, and Mr. Kevin Kaufman, who have supported their growth as players and individuals. Additionally, we would like to thank Bob and Ann Hast for their active roles in the Upper St. Clair boys soccer program. Finally, a special thanks goes out to the boys for all of the enjoyment, pride, and lasting memories they have provided. And last but not least, thank you to everyone who is in attendance, helping to make this evening such a special affair. Let's have a final round of applause for the senior members of the 2010 Upper St. Clair boys soccer team.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Upper St. Clair Panthers boys varsity soccer senior night. Nice, beautiful evening here. A little bit of an early start, and the Panthers break the huddle. Starting lineup you heard, Michael Hast will track back to goal. Across the back will be Wes Burdett, Matthew Hast. Looks like it'll be probably Stephen Mackey and Mark Mackey. We'll set up the mids and the attackers whenever we get up there, but it'll probably be Jimmy Belak up top. And it might be Jonathan Walsh. We'll see how they break. Panthers come into the contest 12-1-1 and sitting in second place with a 7-1-0 section record. Trinity comes in 5-10-1. 0-8-0 in section, and coming off a last night game, lost to Ringgold. Referee set the ball up to Panther head, and we'll set up the mids. Shane Howe, Garrett Genter, Sean Pulaski, and Mike Worthy. And like we said up top, Jimmy Belak and Jonathan Walsh. This tandem again worked real well early in the first 3-4 games, then a couple of injuries, change of position back to mid for Jonathan Walsh, attacking mid, and now he's back up top. So senior night, a couple injuries for some of the seniors that don't get to start here. Michael Schrott, shout out to him. Robert McCurry, And second half, we'll probably see Michael Hortenzo. So, Panthers ready to take the ball off the Panther head. Going right to left in the home white. Jimmy Belak will take the touch. Jonathan Walsh goes all the way back to the defense, and Wes Brissett that touches the ball. Youth night combination tonight too, so we got some young rec soccer players in the crowd, and we'll have some shirt tosses and a variety of different things going on. So Mark Mackey takes it across the back. Stephen Mackey taken down, no call. Advantage Panthers. Shane Howe looks up, tries to feather to Garrett Genter, forces the play on the defender. Ball out of bounds at the sidelines. Panthers will take the throw deep in the 20-yard line on the offensive side of the field. Mark Mackey drops it into Shane Howe, sends it back to Wes Burdett. Hard across. Stephen Mackey services it in, gets Genter trying to get around the man, has a shot. Garrett Genter on the touch, and Jimmy Belak follows it up for a goal. So, Belak from Genter, Panthers ahead 1-0. Jimmy Belak from Garrett Genter. Okay, two senior captains you hear. Tandem, nice feed. Again, went across the field, changed the field by Stephen Mackey, finds Garrett Genter on the run, and little chip shot, laid it out there. Jimmy Belak put it in the net. So on senior night, Panthers ahead 1-0, 1 minute into the game. Matthew Haas touches inside to Shane Howe, drops it back to Mike Worthy, and he'll find Stephen Mackey. Quick touch. Shane Howe battles in the midfield, and Trinity pops the ball up at midfield. So 1 minute into the game, Panthers draw first blood, and the Hillers will take the throw at their attacking 40. Drops inside, Shane Howe to Garrett Genter, tries to step around the man, doesn't get there. Jonathan Walsh helps out, Shane Howe cleans it up. Finds Stephen Mackey, a lot of field on the other side, the far side going down. Drops it back to Matthew Haas, controls the back. Wes Burdett, all the way across the back to Mark Mackey. Good quick touches, finds Shane Howe, tries to look forward. Wins the ball. Genter on the jump. And the Panthers, Mark Mackey keeps it in bounds on a nice flick. Ball up high, Jonathan Walsh heads it forward. And Shane Howe drag it down, sends it across again. Serviceman in the midfield will be Stephen Mackey. Inside the Howe. Finds Garrett Genter. A little bit of a ball trip, and Mark Mackey helps out. Drives into the double team. Wins the ball. Jonathan Walsh in the midfield on the hash mark. Belak turns. Finds Pulaski on side. Can we make a turn? Sean Pulaski, 3 spinning moves and hits the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper made a nice shift of body. Boy, Sean Pulaski inside the paint, tight quarters. Again, I keep alluding to his hockey skills. Nice quick turn, 2 360s, and takes the ball in for a shot. Center of the field. Jimmy Belak comes out of traffic with the ball. Checks back to himself. Goes all the way back to Matthew Haas, who's going to bring it across to Burdett on the other hash mark. On the near side of the field, Burdett looks inside. Mike Worthy on the touch. Sends it back to Mark Mackey. Burdett will go to Matthew Haas. Sends it forward. Sean Pulaski, nice touch. Finds Jonathan Walsh. Can he cross it? Gets it inside the Belak. Inside the Shane Howe. Off his heel. Keeper gathers the ball in. So just under 4 minutes into the first half. Panthers ahead 1-0 on a goal by Jimmy Belak. Matthew Haas wins the second touch. Heads forward. Shane Howe runs through the ball. Checked back by the Hillers, and Mark Mackey wins the ball. Garrett Genter on an overlap. Mackey flying down the sidelines. Ball goes out of bounds off the Hillers, and Mark Mackey will take the throw. Mackey to Belak. Belak, field general up front, finds Mike Worthy. Feathers in. Garrett Genter tries to touch off unselfishly. Yep. Guys up front are starting to be a little bit unselfish. And Garrett did have a chance for a shot. Was looking for Walsh. And West Burdett will do a long throw. Inside, keeper there. Footed up by his defender. In trouble, ball still floating. Heil steps up. Garrett Genter looks for a little chip shot for Belak. Genter sends to Walsh. They'll send it to Stephen Mackey. Mackey will service it. He's got plenty of room to do that. Nice touch on the ball. Genter heads it forward. Jimmy Belak trying to track it down. Oh, Mike Worthy had the chance for the shot. Big pressure by the Panthers now again. Total ball control up front. Belak lays it off for Walsh. Walsh goes back to Mackey. Stephen Mackey on a quick set. Finds Belak on the chest. Mike Worthy drives through. Stripped of the ball. And Stephen Mackey battles. All Panthers across the first 7 minutes here. Belak onside. Finds Garrett Genter. Can't get around the man. And the ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick by the Hillers. Brownlee will let his defender take the kicks at the 6. Panthers up 1-0. First chance for a goal kick from Trinity. Clears the midfield. Shane Howe wins the ball. Jonathan Walsh inside to Jimmy Belak. Drops it to Matthew Hast. Has open field. Feeds it to Mike Worthy. Stephen Mackey has to battle. Wins the ball. Worthy. Mackey did an overlap. Wins the ball back. Sends Worthy to the corner. Mike Worthy looks inside. John Walsh coming across. Drops it back. Worthy chips it inside. Goalkeeper on the end line. Gathers it in. First kick, again, pretty stiff leg, but he did get a lot of air under the ball. Clears midfield. Garrett Genter has a field. Serves inside. Behind Sean Pulaski. Matthew Hess gathers it at the Panther end. Looks forward. Pulaski gets it. Overlap by Worthy. Goes past Stephen Mackey. He'll gather it in. Looks again for a service. Comes across to Burdett. And the Panthers will change the field of attack. Inside the Belak. Nice ball. Oh, man. Sean Pulaski on the release of the ball. Oh, this is a foul call. Looked like we had advantage and Pulaski going in on net all alone. The takedown by Belak. Center referee calls a foul. So we'll have a set play from the 30-yard line. Panthers 9 minutes in, 1-0. Belak goes to net, skips it in, chested by the big goalkeeper Brownlee. Then he'll come to the top of the 18 and send it back out. Beautiful evening at Panther Stadium. Mike Worthy hand checks, wins the ball. Headed up, still on. Belak brings it down. Tries to find Genter. That combination accounted for the first goal. Ball skips past Heil, goes back to Matthew Hass. He tracks it down at the 40-yard line. Long into the corner, finds Jimmy Belak right on his foot. Belak going in, feeds it across. Walsh, Pulaski. Pulaski off the rebound. Goal, Panthers 2-0. A lot of good touches. 10 minutes into the first half, Panthers up 2-0. Big feed from Matthew Haas from the back. Finds Jimmy Belak. Unselfishly looks across the center of the field. Jonathan Walsh tries a shot. Bounces off the goalkeeper. And Sean Pulaski puts it in for a goal. Senior night scoring 2-0 Panthers. Hillers turn the ball around. No challenges from Trinity past midfield so far. Garrett Genter makes the turn inside. Mark Mackey finds a man. Jimmy Belak steps around, long legs, takes the shot, goes against the grain, just misses the left post. And the Hillers will take a goal kick. Panthers just dominating the game so far. Past the 30-minute mark left in the first half, 2-0. From the 6. Hillers take the kick. Walsh goes up. Shane Howe tries to bring it down. Hand inadvertently. Mackey feeds up. Nobody home. Everybody came back to help out. Garrett Genter steps in. Going straight in. Gives Belak a give and go. Matthew Haas has to track all the way back. Makes the touch to Michael. Michael Haas sends to midfield right on Sean Pulaski. Back to Mike Worthy. Good effort to find Jimmy Belak. Again, Panther transition against Trinity just is unbelievable. Oh man, nice little soft feed by Belak. Worthy was there. I'm sorry, that was Jonathan Walsh. Tried to put in the top right corner, a little finesse shot. Keeper, tall, lanky guy, got across and stopped it. Heil wins the ball, heads back the wrong direction. Stephen Mackey gives it to Matthew Haas, and he brings it up to Worthy. Mike Worthy, feet tangled up. West Burdett makes the touch. Shane Howell, another ball trip on Mark Mackey. Comes up with the ball, recovery, nice job. Belak distributing the ball just about everybody up front. Handball called on Shane Howell coming through. Trinity will start from their own 40 on the defensive side, going probably long. Long, low drive. Shane Howell heads it back. Belak on the steal. Walsh on the run. Jimmy's got a release. Goes around the man. Taken down. Wins the foul call at the 25-yard line. Panthers on the hash mark. Dangerous play. Mike Worthy sets up the set play for the Panthers. 27 minutes left in the first half. Matthew Haas tracks up as a target man. Ball released. Shane Howell gathers it in. Sends across to Worthy. Into a couple blue shirts. Stephen Mackey steps up to challenge. And Jimmy Belak sends it back to him. Panthers will reset. Worthy to Mackey. Here's the service. Genter chases it down. Cuts across the hash mark. Sends Pulaski deep into the corner. He checks the ball back. Nicely done. Sends it off to Hillers. Ball go. Pulaski chases it down again. Crosses inside. Belak tries to angle it. Doesn't get all of it. And it'll go harmlessly past the left side of the goal. Sean Pulaski, speedy in the corner. Kept it from going across the end line, kept it from going across the sideline, and kept that play alive for the Panthers. 2-0 Panthers, 26 minutes winding in the first half. Hillers take the kick from the 6. Headed up, goes all the way back. West Burdett drags it down. Mark Mackey goes inside. Mike Worthy wins the ball back. Finds Jimmy Belak. John Walsh on the run down the middle. Pulaski flying up the wing. Nice little touch. Cuts the ball back. Goes too high. Over top of Garrett Genner. Ball will go outside. And the Hillers will take a deep throw in their defensive side of the field. Been hemmed in most of the first half here in the first 15 minutes. Mark Mackey wins the ball to John Walsh. Mike Worthy battles, wins the ball. Finds Stephen Mackey low, driving ball through the middle. Hillers are packing 9 guys in the box, or between the hash marks, really. Inside the 20-yard line. Matthew Haas finds Walsh inside. Tries to chip it over the top to Pulaski. Ball goes out of bounds off the Hillers' head. And it'll be a deep throw in. Stephen Mackey sends it back to Matthew Haas. On the service, helped in by Walsh. Belak finds the ball in a bunch of traffic. Oh, Walsh winding up to take the shot and gave way to Jimmy Belak coming back. Panthers reset. Stephen Mackey drives it through traffic. And the Hillers take the pressure off by sending it to midfield and out of bounds. Calm, cool, collected. Mark Mackey throws it in off of Walsh's touch. Garrett Genter tries to win the ball and does. Mark Mackey looks inside, finds Shane Heil. Shoulders the ball down. Mike Worthy chests it. Sean Pulaski up front, touches back to Matthew Hast. Finds Jimmy Belak on the wing. Belak distribution. Finds Genter right on his knee. Chips it by him. And Walsh comes from the back door. So Jonathan Walsh from Garrett Genter. Walsh from Genter. So third tally by the Panthers. 3-0 Panthers, 23 minutes left in the first half. Goals by Jimmy Belak, Sean Pulaski, and Jonathan Walsh. Ball out of bounds in midfield. Trinity will take the throw. Drops the ball in. Jonathan Walsh touches back. Mark Mackey finds Shane Heil. Belak has Pulaski on the run. He's going to beat the defender. Somebody got to come with him. He's trying to chip the ball back. Nobody was there. Jimmy Belak will take the long throw from the 10-yard line for the Panthers. Deep inside. Keeper comes up, punches it. Right over top of Mike Worthy. Shane Howe sends it back to Matthew Haas. Touch over to West Burdett. Open field. Has the setup from the left side. A little bit too long for Jimmy Belak. So, again, Panthers trying to use the 2 defenders on the wing to send the ball in. Stephen Mackey and West Burdett doing a nice job. Matthew Haas in the middle, maintaining the poise as the holding back. Genter and Pulaski, the runners. And Jimmy Belak, the field general out there, supported by Shane Hall and Mike Worthy. Off of Shane Howell's head, going the wrong direction. Matthew Haas tracks back, sends it to Michael Hast. Keeps him in the game. Nobody back. Chips it up and out. Long throw. Mark Mackey wins the ball. Looks forward at the 40-yard line. Trinity chips the ball in. Pulaski taken down, no call. Service across. Mark Mackey recovers, wins the ball. Mike Worthy has a turn. Belak waiting for the release. Worthy stopped at the 50-yard line, wins the ball back. Finds Pulaski. Ball dropped back to Matthew Hast. Comes across to Shane Howell, stops it on the Panther head, has to recover. Wins it over to Mark Mackey. John Walsh finds Pulaski onside. Is this a chip shot? Pulaski finds the back of the net. Panthers up 4-0. Pulaski from Walsh. So the Panthers up 4-0. Halfway through the first half. Goals coming in bunches here. Good touches. Nice transition. Long lead passes using the speed of the wings. And the Hillers can't recover soon enough. Matthew Haas comes across the hash marks, feeds up to Pulaski. Pulaski outside too. Stephen Mackey, another feed across. And the Panthers are starting to warm up the subs that are going to be coming in to relieve this first string out there. Starters had a great 20 minutes on senior night at Panther Stadium. Inside, Shane Howell on the touch. Drops it back to Matthew Haas. Sets up at the Panther head. Outside to Stephen Mackey. Finds Belak. Jimmy Belak uses the body. Wins the ball. Serves into Genter. Genter has a header. Looks for the near post and goalkeeper slides across, gathers it in. Panthers on the sideline have Jesse Poljak, John Gertunka, Nick Chesko, Dom Pizzone, and Evan Dysert. Or Ethan Dysert, I'm sorry. Coming in for the Panthers. So an army of subs, 5 guys in, 5 guys out. Panthers had a great 20 minutes, 22 minutes out of the first line. 4-0. And new guys take over. No doubt about it, Panthers a better team tonight. Matthew Haas steps up, wins the ball. Hillers turn it around. Mark Mackey finds John Gertunka inside to Jesse Poljak. Gertunka helps. Dom Pizzone feeds in. And Matthew Haas in chase, 1 man on 2. Chips the ball over, goes off Hiller out of bounds. Stephen Mackey will take the throw at the 40, drops it back. Matthew Haas steps up at the 40, brings it across to West Burdett. All the way across the field to the near side. Mark Mackey. Jesse Poljak mistouch. Hillers keep it in. West Burdett brings it across to Matthew Haas. Man on. Comes straight up the hash marks. Finds John Gertunka. Mike Worthy coming up in support. On the outside, Ethan Dysert finds Gertunka. Dysert working hard up front. John Gertunka using the speed. Checks the ball back in the paint. Oh, man, he saw Jesse Poljak in the middle. Poljak tries to bring it down. Pizzone pressures up, and Stephen Mackey gathers it in. Ethan Dicer will start it again. Wins the ball. Brings it all the way across. West Burdett on the Panther head. Touches inside. Don Pizzone challenged. Retakes the ball. Finds Nick Chesko going to the corner. And ball touched out of bounds off the Hillers. Panthers will take a deep throw. Mark Mackey drops the ball into Jesse Poljak. Sends back to the vacated spot. West Burdett covers over and Chesko plays it off the Hiller. Long throw. West Burdett will take it. Gertunka handball in the box. It'll be a PK. It was an obvious handball that they did get the call. Down 4-0. You don't usually see that call happen, but Panthers will take the PK. Matthew Hast coming up for senior night from the back. PK at 15 minutes left in the first half. Whistled into play. Matthew Hast takes it. Puts it deep in the corner on the PK. Matthew Hast gets his senior goal tonight. Matthew Hast on the PK. So, 5-0. Panthers over Trinity Hillers. Nobody whistled the play in off the PK, and Trinity tried a quick start off the center kick. So 15 minutes left in the first half. Panthers up 5-0. Goals by Belak, 2 by Sean Pulaski, Jonathan Walsh, and Matthew Hast. On the assist, Garrett Genter. And Jonathan Walsh and Garrett Genter for another assist. So 2 assists for Genter, 2 goals for Pulaski. Streaking down the sidelines, Stephen Mackey. Out of bounds off Ethan Dicer. Hillers will take the throw in deep in their own defensive territory. Panthers up 5-0. Ball never went in. Stephen Mackey, quick throw. Finds Worthy. Worthy finds Mackey. Tries to head it forward. Dicer checks through. Jesse Poljak through Pizzone. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Panthers deep throw. Mackey, quick touch from West Burdett. Services it in. Burdett sends it back. Matthew Hass on a quick touch. Burdett finds Worthy on the Panther head. Out to Stephen Mackey. Serves inside off the Hiller's foot. Ball goes across. Don Pizzone tries to put pressure on. Worthy steps up. And Nick Chesko gathered in. Chesko working hard. Ball drops back to the Hiller defense for the long ball effort. Can't see anything because of the pressure from Poljak. And Worthy takes over at the 40-yard line. Inside of 14 minutes, Panthers up 5-0. Don Pizzone works hard, makes a good change of field there on tough off-balance play. Jesse Poljak has Nick Chesko running down the wing. Checks up. Can he get a shot off? No, doesn't. Poljak in. Mark Mackey heads it forward. Chesko works hard, shielded by the defender, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Hiller's goal kick at the 6. Substitution, Matt Kiernan comes in for Mike Worthy. Panthers making no doubt about it tonight. Senior night's going to be remembered. 5-0 right now in the first half. Don Pizzone works around the referee. Tries to send Chesko to the corner off of Nick Chesko. Goes out of bounds. Hillers throw in. They can substitute. They send 3 in. And again, the comfort factor on the Panthers bench is very high, 5-0. Hillers haven't gotten much momentum past midfield during the whole game. Second line of players out there now working hard. Ball drop back. Mark Mackey goes inside. Matthew has time, has space. Finds Gertunka. John Gertunka, nice outside touch. Speedy Ethan Dicer chips the ball back and it goes in the net off of Nick Chesk. And counting in the first half. Big scoring outburst here by the Panthers. Combination of Chesko and Dysert coming up from the JVs for the past couple of games and playing well up front. Combined to chip that ball back. You know what? That was John Gertunka. I'm sorry on that one. Gertunka got the goal. Yeah. So that 6th goal was John Gertunka from Ethan Dysert. 10 minutes in wind, and Michael Haas takes a short kick to Stephen Mackey. Ball turned around. Free kick from the 35-yard line. Panthers have to track back behind the ball. 10 minutes unwinding, 6-0 the score. Panthers leading on senior night. Line drive headed back out. Stephen Mackey was called on the foul, made that stop. That's what you like to see when you make that turnaround play. Running straight through the ball. Don Pizzone wins it. Nick Chesko tracks up. Jesse Poljak play the ball. Wow, big hit in the back. And it'll be goal kick for the Hillers. Number 23 is senior captain back there. Couple of hits in the box, got away with it. 6-0 the score. And he'll take the kick from the 6 for the Trinity Hillers. Headed forward, Jesse Poljak, John Gertunka called on a dangerous play. 9 minutes and counting. Panthers leading 6-0. 23 getting a workout in the back. Goes short, plays off his own man, and John Gertunka was surprised but ends up with the ball. Tries to touch it around the man, wins the ball. Inside Don Pizzone, in traffic. Panthers now trying to carry the ball a little bit too much. The guys, again, who have come in for substitution are looking to go 1-on-1 or 1-on-2. And we saw a lot of quick ball movement, open up a lot of field with the first liners out there. So Mackey, big service inside. Gertunka comes up for the ball, run through by the goalkeeper. And on the day from the 12-yard line, drops it short. Ethan Dysert. Jesse Poljak double team the ball. Worthy. It's unwinding. 6-0 Panthers. He goes cross to his brother Mark Mackey. Changes the field. Wes Burdett chases up. Doesn't win the ball. Burdett has to come back and make the play. Sends inside the hash marks to Matthew Hast. Finds Dicer. Hillers gather the ball. Don Pizzone cleans it up. Mark Mackey inside. Pizzone double team. Jesse Poljak, quick touch, finds Matt Kiernan, drops it back to Matthew Hast on the Panther head, drops it out to Stephen Mackey, sends it back in, has space. Wes Burdett has to touch it up. Mark Mackey looks for a service, feeds inside to John Gratunka. Matt Kiernan overruns it, comes back. Comes inside, give and go. Nick Chesko this time has the ball. Looks for Gratunka coming down in the middle. Mark Mackey sends it in. Poljak uses his body to try to trap the ball. Stephen Mackey will have to clean it up. Gratunka working hard on the outside again. Was rewarded with a goal before for his hard work. Stephen Mackey tries to go one-on-one. Touched out of bounds. And Trinity will take the throw in deep in their own defensive zone at the 10-yard line with 6 minutes left in the first half. 6-0. Michael Hast in goal. Been kind of like the Statue of Liberty back here. Hasn't even seen the ball come past. He's made one touch. Two touches from his brother, and that's about the extent of the control that they've had in our side of the field. Big offensive effort by the Panthers tonight. Need this outburst on Thursday, not looking ahead, but Peters comes up. Ball drops over the top. Nice throw by Chesko, finds Poljak open, long service. Ethan Dicer recovers off the ground. Drops back to Stephen Mackey, high service. Over top of John Gratunka. Chesko works hard in the paint. Long ball over the top of Mark Mackey. Comes back, recovers, sends inside to Matthew Hast. Goes back outside again as the forwards collapse. Jesse Poljak shields the ball. Burdett will go across the back to Matthew Hast. Looks forward. Finds Dicer, drops it to Mackey, too far out of bounds. And at midfield, the Hillers with 4 minutes left will have a throw-in. Trinity throws it over the top. Stephen Mackey heads it up. A lot of traffic at midfield. Poljak chips it outside. Matt Kiernan clears it out. Ball goes long. John Gratunka in chase. Forces the Hillers to send it out of bounds. Ball comes across. Don Pizzone chases it down, sends it across to Mark Mackey inside. Jesse Poljak. Nice service by Chesko. Ooh, Ethan Dicer had a left foot, didn't get there, but Kiernan whistles one. Goalkeeper side. Low liner. Poljak pushes it past the far post. Hillers sub in. 3 minutes in winding. Panthers up 6-0. 23 will take it from his deep end. Zone on the 6. Sends it up. Measured by Don Pizzone off his chest. Finds John Gratunka. Nice touch. Finds Jesse Poljak. Poljak takes the shot off the football crossbar. And it chips down. Poljak on a little bit of a bouncing ball. Sends it across. Hits the football crossbar. And the Hillers will take a free kick from their 6. Everybody looking to get into the act here, taking shots on net, but they are good takes. Headed out by Nick Chesko. Hillers gain midfield. Drop the ball in. Good position. Nick Chesko drops it back to Wes Burdett. to Matthew Hast. Sends it up. Pizzone, nice quick touch. Finds Ethan Dysert flying down the wing. Gets inside the man, has the ball. Tries to check it back. Poljak comes over to help out. John Gertunka forces the play. Matthew Hast steps up. Feathers it inside. Poljak give and go. Matthew Hast didn't get to the ball. And Panthers gather at midfield. Matt Kiernan to Poljak. Poljak looks to go again. Across the middle, Don Pizzone checks outside. Stephen Mackey has plenty of room. Nice service. Gertunka chasing in and gathered in by the keeper, Brownlee. He'll take this stiff kick from the 18. Big pendulum. Comes out high. Nick Chesko chases it down. Checks the ball back. Matt Kiernan turns his hips. Pizzone changes the field, and Stephen Mackey has open green. Hiller's doing all the chasing tonight. Matthew Hast steps up. Services into Poljak. Matthew Hast wins the ball. Ooh, got it through. Gertunka takes the shot. Again, good feed. Matthew Hast on the recovery. Finds John Gertunka. Tries to release the shot. Hits the keeper. And we're inside of 30 seconds. We'll hear a 10-second countdown. Panthers up 6-0. Ball clears midfield. Headed back by Stephen Mackey. Out of bounds. Hiller's throw inside of 15 seconds. Goals. Jimmy Belak from Garrett Genter. Sean Pulaski has 2 with 1 assist from Walsh. Jonathan Walsh has a goal from Garrett Genter. Matthew Hast had a PK. And John Gertunka from Ethan Dicer gets the 6th goal. So Panthers up 6-0 on senior night going into the second half. Not only is it senior night tonight, but it is youth soccer night, so we'll take a little shot of the kids out there. They're lined up on the end zone. The U6 League. A couple of dad coaches from the Tony Ortenzo, the booster treasurer, is one of the coaches out there. Luke Walker has a crew out there. Can't recognize any of the other dads out there, but again, great group of kids here tonight doing some shirt throws, trying to get the rec soccer league involved with the Panthers. And they make their charge up the field. Oh, Beth Wagner has them lined up down there ready to take off. St. Clair Soccer Program again supports all the youth soccer here. And again, you'll see these guys playing there sooner or later on this field someday. We're starting second half. Panthers leading 6-0 over Trinity Hillers. On goals by Jimmy Belak, Sean Pulaski, Jonathan Walsh, Sean Pulaski a second, Matthew Hast, and John Gertunka. In goal starting second half, Michael Ortenzo on senior night. Across the back, we've got Shane McMurtry and Kevin Muckin, with Matthew Hass and Wes Burdett in the middle. Midfielders, Troy Kiernan, Mark Mackey pushing up to try and get a senior night goal here. Shane Howe, Alex Hayden, and up front, Stephen Mackey along with John Gertunka. Hillers change goalkeepers, as do the Panthers. And mount the attack. Matthew Haas looks for Gertunka forward. Ball sent back out. Shaming Mercury drags it down. Touch inside. Matthew Haas wins the ball, drops it outside. Troy Kiernan makes a nice touch outside to Kevin Muck. So again, some underclassmen getting some time here on senior night. 6-0 Panthers. Everybody will get a touch tonight. Matthew Haas chases back, wins the ball, sends it across. Touch 2. Michael Ortenzo sends to the weak side to Wes Burdett. Wes Burdett chases up the numbers. Alex Hayden on the quick turn. Feathers it through. Gertunka, nice little soft touch. Finds Stephen Mackey on the outside. He plays it off the Hillers defender, and it'll be a deep throw in. Stephen Mackey on the throw. John Gertunka taken down, no call. Ball drops all the way back to Kevin Muck. Alex Hayden, oh man, that was again kind of reaction play there. Called on the handball on the 20-yard line, coming out. Trinity Hillers take the ball. Send long, Shane Howe off his shoulder. Troy Kiernan, nice speed. Tries to close the gap. Matthew Haas lets Burdett take the ball. Touches inside. Haas in control, sends to Troy Kiernan. Troy Kiernan finds Stephen Mackey on the outside. Ball tracks inside to John Gertunka. And it'll be a goal kick coming out for Trinity Hillers. Number 23, a defender. The captain takes the kick from his 6. 3 minutes in, Panthers 6, Hillers 0. Long legs. Alex Hayden steps inside, chips a shot. Ball goes inside. I think again he got a piece of the turf, couldn't release the shot. And Trinity will take the kick. Won by Mark Mackey, sends it forwards, pressure on the defense, pops the ball up at the 40-yard line. Troy Kiernan tracks it hard. Outside to Stephen Mackey. Crossover step. Controls the ball, sends it back to Burdett. Inside to Matthew Haas on the Panther head. Drops outside to Troy Kiernan. McMurtry into Kiernan. Kiernan goes down the hash marks, carries into traffic. Ball goes off the Hillers. Wes Burdett will take the long throw. Mark Mackey on the back door looking for a senior night goal here. Stephen Mackey held. So the Panthers will get a free kick from about the 5-yard line on the football field going in. Mackey will set it up. Right-footed in-swinger. Matthew Haas tracks up. Mark Mackey on the back door. Wes Burdett looking for something too. Everybody's selling out. All the defenders moving in. Alex Hayden heads it in on the feed by Stephen Mackey. Alex Hayden from Stephen Mackey. Yeah. Yes, from Stephen Mackey. So the Panthers have number 7 on the board. 35 minutes left. Alex Hayden on a header. Stephen Mackey gets his first points of the year. And the ball drops back to the defense. Matthew Haas takes it. Finds Shane Howell. Howell goes outside to Troy Kiernan. Carries it down the sidelines. Lays the ball out there. It's going to be there. John Gertunka tracks up. Defender sends it off of Stephen Mackey. Shouldered down by Alex Hayden. Finds John Gertunka inside. Takes the shot wide and high. 5 minutes into the second half. 7-0 Panthers over the Trinity Hillers. Goalkeeper number 0 sets it up for his captain number 23. 34 minutes counting in the second half. And Panthers send it out. Yeah. 7 minutes in, Panthers up 7-0. And tons of new faces in the lineup in the second half. Troy Kiernan taken down on a battle at the 40-yard line. Alex Hayden on the touch. Drops outside. And John Gertunka carries it in past Stephen Mackey. And Gavin Williams has joined me for the second half here.
Yeah, I was silent for the first 60 minutes or so, but no. Sometimes work gets in the way of a good time, but I see I've missed quite a performance here.
Yep, senior night festivities. 7-0 on goals by 2 by Pulaski, 1 by Belak, 1 by Matthew Hast off of PK, John Gertunka, Alex Hayden, and Jonathan Walsh, all on the score sheet.
That's a lot of seniors, and that's a great sign.
Trinity finally gets a touch across midfield. A little bit of space. Services in, brought down by Shane McMurtry. Ball chips back. Wes Burdett and Matthew Hast anchor in the middle of the defensive back. Ball laid out.
Ooh.
Mark Mackey on a hit.
A little bit of a late challenge.
Yeah. Tough touch. Mark Mackey pushing up in the midfield.
You know, it's interesting. You want to balance, obviously, kind of getting into a groove with a big game coming up on Thursday. At the same time, you don't want to get anybody hurt, and you don't want to get into some bad habits. So obviously, the speed's going to increase a lot. But this is a great sign. Panthers have had trouble at times this year finishing. Getting 7 goals, I don't care who you're playing, is a really good sign.
Yeah, there was an avalanche here early on. First goal in the first minute by Belak.
Well, Jimmy's starting to hit a little bit of a groove here, which is a good thing. He was getting frustrated with his finishing. Now he's had double-digit goals in multiple goals in 2 straight games. This is Alex Hayden. He touches back. Wes Burdett. Burdett's going up the sideline. It's touched by a defender. This is Gertunka. He's going to try to turn it. He plays out of bounds off himself.
Has to McMurtry. Drags the ball inside. Shane Howe sends it back again. Panthers playing a lot of ball control here, trying to stay patient while, again, just keeping the ball moving.
Hyle went through it hard, and he wins it, actually. Going to look for the turn. Still with it. Nice little ball. Mackey can't quite get it out to his brother. Trinity intercepts, looks to counter. Play it up the wing. Shane McMurtry sees it. Plenty of room here. Touches it back. And now back to McMurtry, a little catch. Trinity picks off again. Drops back to their central defender. Now touches forward. Good little read there by Troy Kiernan. Trinity trying to go up the wing here. Burdett is on it. Patiently waits, tries to turn. Poked away, but only white bodies plus Hortenzo in net. Scoops it up. and will boot it out of here with the left-footed punt. Now he goes for the drop kick style, gets a little extra distance on it.
Touched up by the Hillers, and Troy Kiernan gathers it in at midfield. Back across the defense, Matthew Haas on the Panther head. Looks long. They're trying to break Mark Mackey for a goal here tonight.
Not a bad ball, but, Mark is, as you know, one of our many seniors, and want to get him on the score sheet. Now we've got Poljak, Ethan Dysert, and Nick Chesko all checking in to the Panther lineup.
Just inside the first 10 minutes of play in the second half, Panthers up 7-0. Ball out of bounds. Panthers will take the throw at the 25-yard line. Shane Howell chips it across. Kiernan wins the ball to Kevin Muck. Alex Hayden tries to send Dysert to the corner too long. And a goal kick for the Hillers. Really relaxed bench over here.
Yeah. A lot of guys with their warm-up tops on, just sort of enjoying themselves. Hey, well earned. You go out and take care of business and don't let an inferior team hang around. You deserve to have fun the rest of the time.
Troy Kiernan heads it down. Shane Howe cleans up in the midfield. Shane McMurtry on the touch finds Nick Chesko. Oop, little slip. Dampness at this cool weather in the evening.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice little footwork by Hast. Poljak battling for it. Off the head of Shane Howe.
Couple of challenges by the Panthers, and they kind of pulled up there.
Yeah, Trinity doesn't have a man across the 50-yard line, just trying to sort of sit back a little bit and limit the damage, I guess.
Well, on that free kick that we just took for the 7th goal, everybody was tracked back inside about the 15-yard line. They packed everybody in, and it still happened.
Ooh, Poljak almost crossed over, couldn't get it, but turned right back over to Heil. Now Nick Chesko has it. Chesko touches back. Looking for Troy Kiernan, can't get it there.
Some of these younger players are getting a lot of confidence out of this, if nothing else. They are making plenty of touches and maintaining control.
Absolutely. It bodes well for the future of the program with a lot of seniors are graduating that were all featured tonight. You always want to prepare for whether it be an injury in the playoffs or, in the future of your program. You always want to have guys ready to step in. That's how a program like Upper St. Clair wins year after year after year. A lot of these guys that are the mainstays of this year's team, 2 years ago were in this very same position.
So, long throw in by the Panthers. Wes Burdett sends Ethan Dysert on the chase, sends it over the crossbar, and it'll be a goal kick for the Hillers.
I couldn't tell if Dysert was trying to cross that or he was actually going on goal, but it was not too far away. It hit, I think, the crossbar of the football goalpost. But
he's a sharpshooter that moved up from the JV, so I think he was taking that shot.
Well, at this point, you're trying to get on the score sheet. Let's not kid ourselves, no matter who you are. That's only being human. Hayden, good job winning that one with his head. Good body shield. Trinity comes forward, wins it. Shane Howell does a nice job stepping in. Will Chesko be able to save it? He will. Crosses it back. No, I guess he will not. Ball rolled across the line. Trinity Hiller throw.
Panthers track behind the ball, set up the defensive set, and gain control right off the bat. Hayden sends Dysert on the run again to the corner. Has a defender turn. Played off Ethan Dysert, out of bounds, deep throw on the defensive side by the Hillers.
Good idea, though. I like the creativity there. He just kind of played it out to space and let him run after it. Ethan's got some good speed and almost got there. Square ball played. Ooh, nice ball by Heil here to Poljak. Poljak touches wide. He has Nick Chesko. Chesko settles, looking to cross over. Now he goes back to his left. Can't keep it in bounds. Hiller ball. Chesko shields and wins back. Touches back now to McMurtry. Middle here, we have Kiernan. Kiernan to Poljak.
Oh, run from behind.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those knees to the back of the leg there that's can be painful and knocks you.
Wes Burdett's going to take it from the 20-yard line on a service. target men up front. Matthew Hast, Kevin Muck's big target, but he's staying back. So is Shane McMurtry.
Looks like West is looking for the cross.
Went long and far past the goal.
Yeah, it looked like he struck one of those balls that kind of was a slicing ball. Would have taken a really aggressive run from that angle. That's a tough ball to handle for a goalie, though.
Okay, Matt Kiernan subs in for Troy Kiernan. Easy to keep us straight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, frontliners, except for, again, Burdett and Hast in the back, are now spectators on the bench here watching things happen out there.
Yeah, Coach Snyder, if anything, does not like to give up goals. He usually, if you're one of the central back guys, you're playing.
Matt Kiernan battled through a double team. Shane Howell takes it the other way against the grain.
Boy, almost got that through to the wing. Good hustle by Poljack, trying to touch it out wide. Hillers can't keep it in. It will be a Panther throw. Dysert's going to take it here. Now he's going to actually drop it back.
Kevin
like
Muck,
yeah.
Yep. Drops it right into Dysart. Nice touch around the defender. Wins it twice. Services in. Chesko there. Corner kick for the Panthers.
Boy, that was some nifty little stuff, Ethan Dysart. He beat the first guy clean with a little crossover, then sort of powered his way through the second guy with a nice little step through, good stick-to-itiveness, and then a fairly solid cross, forcing the Hiller defender to cross it over the goal line for a corner kick, which Wes Burdett, the sophomore central defenseman, will come back and take this.
Just under 23 minutes left in the second half. Panthers ahead 7-0. Corner kick by Burdett.
Oh, Hayden almost
goes
again.
up. Yeah. Second header try. This one he pushed right through the football goalpost.
Yeah, almost a carbon copy of the last goal. The goalie was once again out off his line, and the last time he kind of popped it up over his head and in the top right corner, but this time he went for the near side and frankly got a good head on it.
.23 again, takes the kick on the sixth, legs getting tired back there.
Well, yeah, he's had a lot of work. Poljack, nice little ball, yeah. Who we got here?
That's Dysart on the outside.
Look at him with a little step over. He's strutting his stuff at this
Fancy
point.
feet, yep.
This is Heil. Nice little switch fields. We have McMurtry. Can't quite get it to Chesko, and here comes the Hillers. But Matthew Haas is going to be on that.
Lays it in the corner. Chesko and Poljack. McMurtry saves. Ball goes out of bounds off of Trinity into the stands. Panther throw at the 40.
Yeah, some of the youngsters are showing good poise with the ball here. Not just playing boot it, trying to set plays up and making some nice creative balls. Nice
good
little shield
by
up.
Kiernan.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just good communication between your mid and your back line. Now we touch back to Wes Burdett. Wes is looking for space. Now he touches back there to Muck. Muck with a nice little ball in the middle, using the square to Kiernan. Back to Hast. Hast is going to play more direct. Nice little through ball to Poljack. Tries to touch wide to Chesko, but he could not get it there, and it will be a Hiller throw-in.
Trinity subs, takes the throw from the 30-yard line. Quick drop back. Goes long over the top. Nobody out there. Burdett will turn it at the 30-yard line. And drops into Shane Howe. Out to McMurtry. Tons of room since the Hillers have been chasing all night.
Yeah, I mean, bottom line is it's exhausting playing this style when the other team possesses the ball 85-90% of the time. It's not a fun game to play, and I've been on the other side of some of those, especially in Cup. Nice little touch by McMurtry, a little toe poke. Poljack's looking to spring Chesko. Nice time ball. He's got him. Oh, Chesko goes direct. Beautiful. Oh, my God.
Man, Dysart flying in from the outside, tries to slide it in, just goes past the right post.
Boy, that was gorgeous on a couple different levels. First of all, there was a nice little ball by Chesko, or excuse me, by Poljack. He timed it perfect to Chesko. Nick Chesko with a beautiful bending cross and a great run by Dysart. He timed it perfect, and he got a lot on it. It just went wide.
It was right inside the sixth, right where you want that service to be with the goalkeeper coming the wrong way.
Yeah, that's great stuff. Great stuff from some underclassmen. So Burdett again. West getting a lot of practice on his corners.
Ooh, Matthew Haas tried to head it. Keeper goes up, no real challenge.
Yeah, Matthew Haas, I'm sure, figured since there's almost nobody up, he might as well cheat up and try to get another goal.
From the 18, cross midfield, Muck brings it down. Chested by Hayden. Comes all the way across to McMurtry. Hillers bring the ball back their defense. Played off the defender. Panthers will sub in Don Pizzone, John Gertunka, and Troy Kiernan.
So getting some more underclassmen some time here. You know, one thing that's kind of disappointing or bittersweet in terms of this goes is, you know, a couple of our guys injured and didn't get to play on senior night, which is, I'm sure, disappointing. We haven't seen Michael Schrott in a while, who was really, really good early in the year. Of course, Robert McCurry also.
18 minutes unwinding, clock in favor of the Panthers on the positive end of a 7-0 score here against Trinity. Chesko almost feathered it through.
Yeah, he trapped that ball cleanly, the defender. Kiernan has it. That's Matt Kiernan, excuse me. Here's McMurtry. He was looking to try to spring Matt Kiernan on a little give and go. Couldn't quite get it through.
Out of bounds off of Trinity. Throw in by McMurtry.
Chesko touches back. There's a lot of time for Muck here. Pizzone, now Hayden. Hayden tries to touch wide. Can't get it there. Matt Kiernan runs on. Now a little give and go with him and Pizzone. Steps through nicely. He has a little room here. Touch in the middle of Gertunka. Here's Chesko.
Cuts it back. Goalkeeper in position.
Yeah, good save. He was in nice position there off his line, but Matt Kiernan did some good work. He had tight quarters for a little bit and still got that ball through. Muck steps in, wins it again. He was looking for the diagonal ball. Now they're just going to take a nice switch fields. Here's McMurtry. McMurtry touches wide. Chesko looking for Gertunka running down the wing. He has a nice little ball. Gertunka tries to cross it over. Can't quite get by the Hiller defender. And Hillers are going to try to come back. Good hustle there. Matt Kiernan steps through. Here comes McMurtry. He got a little space here. This is Dom Pizzone. Now they're just going to play it wide where there's a ton of space. Muck. Oh, boy.
Man, it almost, again, on the missed touch, ended up either deflection or Gertunka was right there.
Yeah, and that's why you always finish your runs. You always kind of expect the worst in those cases. It's so hard to do because 99 times out of 100, it's fruitless.
Hillers goes short off the back of the heel, out of bounds. Shea McMurtry tracks in from the back line. Chesko battles, ball goes out of bounds. Panthers throw in.
Yeah, I mean the entire action here is from about the 45 or 50 yard line to the Hiller goal. It's the entire action.
Little touch outside. Wow, that have English on it to get to
Yeah,
to
I thought it was going out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he tried to spring Hayden down the wing there. Just couldn't quite get his left toe on it. Sometimes when you see a bunch of different combinations and people playing together, you don't quite know the tendencies as well, and you're not quite in sync. And so some of these balls, you're just not quite on the same page all the time.
Well, and then when you see a 7-0 score, a lot of guys are trying to go 1-on-2, 1-on-3 whenever, again, that quick touch pass is how they got to 7-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hayden tracks it in.
Very
Pizzone's
nice.
going to have a shot and goes past the left post.
Boy, that ball popped up, and that's actually a pretty tough volley that Don Pizzone had. He got a lot on it, just wide to the left, but pretty good strike, and nice stuff by Hayden to trap that down, keep the pressure on.
West Burnett, after a little bit of a break, lining up at midfield to come in. Troy Kiernan, nice ball to the corner, a little bit too far. Chesko's not going to get there. And with 14 minutes in, winding down, Panthers ahead 7-0 over Trinity.
Another switch fields here. This is Matthew Hast. Touches. They do a little one-time ball to the outside. Dysert hits Mock. Mock still carrying. Dysert again trying to touch to the outside. Got that strange spin ball again. Nice little turn by Hayden.
Yeah, without a chip shot back. This is a time here when, again, the Hillers can't see that clock moving fast enough.
No, absolutely not.
Takes the punt across midfield. Pizzone measures it. Chesko foots it down. Nice quick stop. Matt Kiernan, oh man, he was trying to spring Dysert.
Nice ball. Now Hayden
do
gets
find him. He came back from the offside position, got on. Matt Kiernan, big windup.
Well, you like to see what you just saw there from Gertunka. He dropped it off nicely, which, had there not been a guy fairly close here, that's a great play.
Wes Burdett pushing up here to try and get on the score sheet.
Yeah, as much as Wes has played this year, and granted he's the last guy back much of the time, he has not yet recorded his first varsity goal.
Matthew Haas drops it outside too. Shane McMurtry.
And here
They're
he is.
finding Burdett. Ooh.
Tried to sell that a little bit, and Trinity not fooled.
Matt Kiernan outside too. John Gertunka. Inside touch to Burdett. Nice return. Gertunka can try and make a turn here and cross. Tough touch off the end line.
Nice, clever little ball by Burdett with the outside of his right foot.
Gertunka's capable of making that 360 and sending it off his left foot too, that she's just trying to do.
Yeah, we've seen some things from him this year in terms of just simply striking the ball, that he has an ability to do that at a high level.
Wow, Pizzone flying through the middle there. Heads the ball.
That's classic Pizzone right there. Always playing very, very high speed, high intensity soccer.
Deep throwing on the defensive side by the Hillers. Just under 12 minutes. Left in the Section 5 contest. Panthers up 7-0. McMurtry goes inside to Matt Kiernan. Finds Hayden with space. On the tag, trickles in off the goalkeeper in.
Not a bad strike by Alex Hayden from distance. Probably one of the goals he should have saved, but I mean, he got pretty good leg on that from about the 20-yard line on the football field. That was Hayden from Pizzone, I think, yeah. So the Panthers get goal number 8 and lead 8-0 over their section opponent, the Trinity Hillers. Here comes Gertunka. He has a little space. Now runs out of room. They were corralling him, a lot of defenders. Matt Kiernan with a ball to Burdett. Burdett touches wide. Gertunka. Try a little stop and go move. He's battling against two guys on the sidelines. Now drops back. Out of bounds off the Hillers for a Panther throw, and Gavin Muck will step up and take it. He looks deep down the wing. Out of bounds again. Now Gertunka's going to step in.
Not often you see a Panthers score like this. Snowman on the scoreboard, but we'll take it 8-0 going into the Peters game on Thursday.
Good little cross by Gertunka. Couldn't quite get it over the Hiller defender. And Pizzone chases and flicks. Dysert now all the way on the right side. He and Gertunka have essentially switched. McMurtry touches. This ball should stay in, and it will. Oh, Pizzone unfortunately blew a tire.
Tried to line up and plant that foot, and it just slipped out right below.
Now we've talked about it on this type of field. When it gets cold a little bit, and at night it gets damp. The ball skips, which is the one aspect of it, and then it's hard to keep your footing.
Yep. 10 minutes and winding. Panthers up 8-0.
Pizzone again. For the guy who's probably the shortest in stature, he's winning just about every ball with his head. And here he runs onto it. Hiller's trying to look to counter. Panthers have good numbers back, but the one Hiller lone attackers going hard here. McMurtry touches back. Hortenzo with his right foot. Out in the middle, but not quite out. Hayden to his chest. Tried to backheel it, but a little fancy footwork, turns it himself. Kiernan with a nice ball. Burdette. West with a nice little spin and turn. Couldn't tell who he was quite playing there. I think it was Matt Kiernan, but this is Hayden. Trying to play the through ball to Dysart, can't get it there.
Troy Kieran comes up hard, and the foul call at the 40-yard line. He took some nice long strides getting to the ball.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's different to see, anybody other than the couple guys they've had back there play central defense, but Kiernan's instincts were very good there. That's very decisive.
Haas sets it into play. Muck back to Matthew Haas outside.
Hayden couldn't quite trap it from Gertunka. This is Troy Kiernan. Got all the time he wants. Touches wide to McMurtry. Shane to Dom Pizzone. Pizzone touches wide. Dysart's there. Tried a little stop and go move. Couldn't sneak it by the Hiller defender. Jesse Poljak will return to the game. Getting Wes out of there. Don't want to get him hurt at this point. Probably wise.
Wes had his shot for the goal. And Jesse Poljak back in.
They didn't get him a chance with his head. That's you need to use his height. Pizzone touches middle. Looking for
still
Poljak.
Just floating through there. Kiernan, big high kick with his left foot.
Yeah, I mean, that ball actually got through, and it was a decent scoring attempt. The only problem is it was bouncing. Kiernan couldn't quite get over top of it for a half volley. Looked like he was sort of undecided whether to actually try to play it like a ground ball or half volley it, and he popped it.
It was almost slow motion. Everybody was just kind of watching it float through the paint.
That's really difficult to read what it's going to be. You kind of have to guess how the ball's going to pop up, and sometimes you hit
Big
way
bounce.
low.
Played all the way back to the keeper. Hortenzo touches. Finds Troy Kiernan. White shirts were showing, but that guy got right in the passing lane.
Yeah, I mean, to Trinity, to their credit, their guys are really still running, which is, you got to tip your cap to them. It's obviously got to be a little bit discouraging to be down by this margin, but they are still working hard. They're not just laying down.
Matt Kiernan tries to disrupt the play. Hillers go over the top. And in the back, Troy Kiernan steps up. Ball goes to center. Panthers will take the ball. Pizzone sends it up to Gertunka. Traps it nicely to himself. Finds Poljak. Dicer goes back to Kieran. Matthew Haas helps it out in the back. Pizzone nifty over the shoulder. Dicer blocks it to himself. Played for a corner.
All right, it'll be Ethan Dysart taking the corner here.
6 minutes unwinding. Clock moving in favor of the Panthers. 8-0. Tons of goals for a senior night.
Good, strong, low ball. There it is. It's Matthew Hast again. A beautiful little corner from Ethan Dysart. Probably should have been played just due to its height, but Matthew Hast gets his second of the night on senior night. Here's an odd stat for you. With that second goal, that's Matthew Haas' fourth on the season. Now, unless my math is incorrect. He's tied for second in scoring on the team. Not bad for a guy who plays the vast majority of the game on the back line. It shows you two things. One, it shows you he's been very efficient with his opportunities, and two, obviously his proficiency in terms of on set pieces and winning things with his heads. Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, great work for Matthew. I'm sure this will be a senior night he'll always remember, scoring 2 goals. Including on a PK, no less.
Yeah. Ethan Dysert works hard. Pizzone still active in the midfield. And the Hillers will take the throw. 5 minutes and counting. 9-0 Panthers.
Yeah, we're at the de facto forfeit score now. Nice little touch through by the Hiller striker. He's still working.
Pizzone chases back. Finds Dysert.
Jesse sort of looked up, who was looking to get it back to him before he had it. This is Muck.
Nice chest of his backpedaling.
Yeah, very nice. That's a tough move. Here's Matt Kiernan. Little crossover. Pizzone has a little space. Now he touches wide to Shane. They're gradually moving up here. Nice little through ball. Polejack has it. Ooh, Jesse with a nice little crossover, getting armbarred.
He's hung up at the 20-yard line.
That's a shame. It was a beautiful little crossover. He could have poked that to Dysert.
Definitely passing to himself there and almost got it out there.
Yeah, I think if he gets by him there, pokes it to Dysert on the wing, you got something well.
Okay, who's taking a set play? Pizzone touches outside too. McMurtry tracks all the way across the 18, and the Hillers are on the run.
Everybody was really deep there. You know, you usually like to have at least a guy or two of the secondary run, which would have been right there. A little bit of a missed touch. This is Hayden to the outside. Dysert can't get it. Pizzone runs in, dispossesses this man. Nice little poke wide from Don Pizzone. Touch and do Polejack. Polejack back to Pizzone. Oh, they got a man.
Dysert's on. Corner kick off the Hillers. All threes on the board. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left. 9-0 Panthers.
Yeah, good little combination there. Pizzone won it with his aggression. Then nice little passes in quarters with him and Polejack.
Okay, John Gertunka again taking the corner. Hayden slices it out.
I guess he figured it went low last time and it worked. So that's really sort of an unconventional style of corner kick. But yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It seems to be working tonight. Panthers have scored several goals off corner kicks.
From the 6, Hillers take a long, measured by Kiernan. Matt Kiernan dogs a man in midfield. Pizzone. Pressure from Hayden. Going over the top. McMurtry touches back. Troy Kiernan will let it go all the way back to Ortenzo at the 15-yard line. Goes low. McMurtry working. Hillers are starting to push a couple guys up now. Oh man, free kick from the 23-yard line here again with 2 minutes and winding down. We don't want anything kind of goofy to happen here on the 9-0 score.
No, this will be interesting because Ortenzo hasn't seen the ball in about 40 minutes of game action, so he's going to have to focus a little bit here.
Three-man wall set up. Long discussion here. Almost about 20 seconds off the clock. Big kick off the upright of the football goalpost. And with a minute and winding.
Yeah, a bit of a miss hit. The ball sort of sailed on him.
Ortenzo will take his own kick from the 6. Headed back in. Matthew Haas tracks it down. Just working the ball out.
Mock's got a lot of room
run. Yep. Far wing. Touches outside. John Gertunka changing sides now. Plays it off a defender, and he's going to get another corner kick from the far side.
Yeah, it was a nice little overlapping run.
Right-footed in-swinger, under a minute left to play. Panthers are all chasing up. Mortenzo's at midfield. Ball goes over the top. Everybody looking for a header. Matthew has he ducked out of that one.
Well, I think he wanted Pizzone to volley it, and he was trying to get out of the way. I don't think Pizzone recognized what he was doing.
Then I don't know what the call ended up being. Getting ready for the 10-second countdown. Panthers have 9-0. Going to be a long scoring chant here at the end on who had goals and assists. Hillers will take it. 15 seconds left. Headed back out by Troy Kiernan. Last chance. Pizzone's going streaming down the line. Chested down by Muck. Panthers will take senior night and youth night 9-0 against the Hillers. Goals: Jimmy Belak from Garrett Genter, Sean Pulaski unassisted, John Walsh from Garrett Genter, Sean Pulaski from Jonathan Walsh. Matthew Hast on a PK, John Gertunka from Dysert, Alex Hayden from Stephen Mackey, Alex Hayden from Don Pizzone, and Matthew Hast ends it from a John Gertunka corner kick. So the Panthers go into the one game back against Peters in the section, taking them on Thursday for tying this up.
Everybody come out to Peters for that one.